Okay. So obviously I can only answer in generalities because I don't have the logs and I can't see what actually happened. But basic scenario is, so this would have been an attacker in the middle attack, most likely, meaning that or an adversary in the middle, meaning that they captured the username and password and the token. This is important. So if the user was on their local machine and they're signing in, right? So they get a phishing link, they go to the fake site, and they yeah. So what happens then is that behind the scenes, so the sign-in page is fake, and the user, the attacker is capturing the credentials there. But behind the scenes, they're also sending it to the right site, right? It's sent to login.microsoft.com or loginmicrosoftonline.com, whatever the URL is behind the scenes. So if the user had already fulfilled an MFA in the past, in the not too distant past, depending on how the conditional access policies are set up or whatever, when the user puts in their username and password on the fake site, and that gets sent to the bad guy's site and then onto the real site, the real site would have said, oh, you've already fulfilled the MFA. Here's your token. And that's the important thing, because that token that came back to the attacker says, here's a ticket, you've had the right username and password, and you've done MFA. So the attacker now takes that token and literally just pastes the token in, goes to office.microsoft.com and signs in as that user, and it goes, do you have MFA? Yep, here's my token. It says I have fulfilled MFA. So I would guess at this point, based on what you told me, that's what happened. And having that information, then they're now in that user's mailbox and they can set up mail forwarding rules or send email to all their clients.